Yes, sir. Let me correct my lenses here. Let me get y'all a display these two. Yeah, if you know, you know, you dig. Now, we're gonna do something a little different tonight. First off. Good evening, y'all. It's the man GitzCuddy. What's happening? And today we're going to do a little bit of educational purposes here today. I'll take y'all to class. Let me put my lenses right. Gotta wipe them off, make sure they reflect in the blue light so I can see proper and make sure I'm guiding out through this course effectively. Now, I just thought of this episode randomly while I was at work today, and I wanted to review it because, bro, I still have the screen recording of when the episode first came out when I was in school. And, bruh, I don't care what nobody's talking about. No, I'm not going to look up your favorite clip. This is probably one of the most insane sequences in anime history, okay? And I'm going to explain exactly why. I'm going to give you a step-by-step process of what is going on here when Goku has finally achieved Ultra Instinct. This is probably going to get copyrighted because that's just how those companies work, but hey, this is a pro and a con of being on the come up. I can kind of get away with a little bit more things because it's not for the same purpose, you know what I mean? So without further ado, let's get into this clip. Now, we're going to start off from the jump. Well, he has just now activated Ultra Instinct. He already did the little bob and weave once you hit the key blast, the slow ones, and then the fucking, when he hit the knock them shits out the way. It's already happened. So now we are on the introduction of when shit got crazy. This should I can't even speak. I can't even fathom the ridiculousness that we're about to witness. This nigga has unlocked Ultra Ragebait. Because what can you do? You can't do anything to him. He's on autopilot. His body moves on its own. He's dodging everything. So, like, I don't know why it does that. Let's do this, look. First things first, he got the nonchalant dreadhead stare. Also, it was very difficult finding these clips, bro, because they really don't want you seeing this without them getting a check. So it was very difficult to compose these, by the way. So thank you for giving me some time to enjoy this moment and relive it with y'all. Proceed. Now you see he has the nonchalant dreadhead look in his face. He has not a care in the world because he is on full autopilot. He has achieved enlightenment to some degree. Start off with the recall of the great ape, the roar from hell, big monkey status, you feel me? That's where that extra depth came from. People are talking about it's a spirit. No, bro, that's just he's going ape shit.
You need to face the facts, Kefla. You cannot stop me now.
Also, I would like to apologize. This clip was in dub. I couldn't find this segment anywhere in sub. I'm not gonna go directly to, you know what I mean? Because they gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? They gonna do that. I can't be having that. Look, his aura is so overwhelming, it's destroying the Tournament of Power arena, bro, just by radiating.
You really are cooking now, Goku! I can feel the heat your body's turning out all the way from down here!
Yeah, she says she getting hot, so it's so potent. He has not moved. She's sitting up here talking, trying to pump fake.
Well, I gotta give you props. It sure is one hell of a look. But on the other hand...
Now you see how the writers just tried to give her a Super Saiyan 2 just because she sat and flexed very firmly, right? This is why Pro power-ups don't work against hard work and dedication. She coming in with that, what do y'all say nowadays, that ooh rah rah? That's exactly what, look, dang, she is blowing the stadium away. Now let's just fast forward because it's so enamored with how strong she's becoming, and this nigga hits one of these. They both powering up. Reorganize, having a stage change mid-episode. I forgot what the names are of these attacks, by the way. It's been a minute since I played Sparking Zero.
I can't get over how awesome this feels. I've got so much power.
Yeah, bro. We're just gonna fast forward. This might also help my case. Oh yeah, see, look, I'm about to miss stuff because I'm getting impatient. And look how he's locked in. He said, "This is all the energy I need." You doing all that? Look, your aura is still leaking. This is why you need high-level training, because Whis would have told you your aura is leaking too much stamina. You're going to burn out. Goku has been paying attention in class, as you can see, for once.
You're gonna be sorry when I blow you away.
And this is when it all begins. Mind you, remember, there is no flying allowed. That is against the rules, that no flying when you're in Tournament of Power, right? So just remember, all of these are jumps and being held in place by a matter of force and speed. Open your mind to that possibility, because it's like, I thought there was no flying. And all he did was take a step to the right like he hit a... on that, you feel me? Just did a slight little dodge. Look, weave. Lunge of a lifetime. Do you see the form? Do you see the form? He is at a great lunge, bro. You know how many of those you gotta do for you to be able to just duck down like this effortlessly? Look how far she missed, too. Look, she swept over his head by quite a long shot. It was quick. We're gonna have to run that back so that we can visualize it again. Look, he's already gone. She thought that she knocked his shit clean off. Guess what? He's already on the ground. Boom. The wind spinning about it. Look, she had to do a flip to get back over to regain aura. Didn't even work because what did he do? Bob and weave. Boom, 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 boom. Look, gone. His arms are not even up. She's fully locked in, tightened core. She's pivoting off the power foot. This is an offhand right hook going to end his man's career right here, but his hair is flowing too majestically. It can't be affected. Look, she can't even touch him. Look, bing, bing, weave. Like, he's not... His face, his demeanor, and his outfit has not changed, and he has still not lifted his arm to block a single time, and she has missed. She is 0 for 80 right now. Make that 0 for 120. Look, dip, gone, out the way already. She's spamming Ki Blast. We already know that somebody who played like this too is spamming Ki Blast. He gets out of the way of all of them effortlessly. Dips his feet into the wall. Bends the knees. Y'all can't sit up here and tell me Goku is done, bro. He really is one of them ones. Look, just looking, bro. Look at his arms, dude. He's not fazed by this shit. Like, this is as flared out as his arms have been. This is the most prepared he's looked for this whole fight. Look, dips him in, and his arms are literally limp like this on the side of his body. Like, he's just not even there, bro. He's there, but this is exactly what we said. You're there, but you just let your body do the work. She can't believe her eyes. Look. He hit her with a air palm. Neji shit. Neji got that from him. He's the no, I can't. I gotta give that to Neji. Neji got it. Nigga landed like fit it. Now I think that's it for this segment. Okay, because all she does is get back up here and starts yapping again. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and skip up to right here. This is the scene I needed to see. Actually, okay. I'm glad I didn't get off this vid. Oh wait, no, because that proceeds to clip number 2 right here. Y'all didn't even see the transition. I was almost spot on. Like, okay, now we can get back to the sub, how it's supposed to be. It's intended to be watched. As you can see, our protagonist is locked in, and we know what this nigga's capable of now. So he's so locked in that it awakened him from his slumber. How are you sleeping during the universe tournament where your whole universe is on the line? That's just told that we should have known back then that he was about that. Look, and she's talking, still talking big time. Look, okay. What does Goku have to say to that? Nothing. He usually like to talk and skip around. He's like, this shit is fun. This shit is easy. But he's just like, bro, I got something for you. Here goes. Look, looks up, pivots the foot, takes a deep breath, and he's gone already. Guess where he's at? Not on our screen. And he's not on hers either. Movement demon action right here. This is straight movement demon from Call of Duty. He has the peak mobility setup. Because she's just now turning around and he been here. Look, she's like, oh. Look, remember, no flying, right? Remember, no flying. Look, no flying, right? So what speed is he landing these blows to where it's allowing for them to be suspended in midair for this long, right? Like, look how fast, first off, look how fast he got here. My video did a weird thing and it went down when I clicked, but look, steps to the side and one little tuck. This is a deep breath right here and release. Boom, he's gone already. Look, she doesn't even, all she sees is blue. She's burning blue. Like, that's it, bro. Like, she still hasn't, he's all the way behind her and she still has not turned around. Oh, look, now she's going to respawn. His hands are already flying. He's already 6 hits in, and you just now realize he's behind you. Then shatters the stage as a result of the velocity of said landed 120 hit combo. She was 0 for 120. He was 120 for 120. Let that sink in. Random saying. Now we're just going to go right here because he was just locked in. Proceed from here. She goes flying. Boom. He's still in the air. So she got punched very hard. He's still in the air. And he's charging out. How did he do that? No flying, right? He just has that much of speed behind him. That much force. Imagine getting hit by that. Leaped over her and kicked her through to the other side of the universe. Tournament power, bro. I can't even speak correctly. Uh-oh, he's getting tired. Look, she's gonna rage quit right now. She can't believe it. Do you see how worked up she is? This is why I call this ultra rage bait. Look. Raging to get your power back, look. She's worn. He worked her shit out with that combo. Let's run it back one more time for y'all to see this shit. Go on. I'm not even gonna pause it this time. As much as I love other characters more than I love Goku, who is stopping that? Now, we're just gonna follow this up with the finale. After he did that, he landed that combo. She's raging because she just can't believe this nigga is getting this much aura off of her. This is 2 for 1, by the way. 2 for 1 elimination. Look, she done activated the self-destruct button. She's going nuclear. She didn't really think about the situation at hand here. She doesn't understand that she's up against the main character. Trap going dumb, doing acrobatic flips. That nigga did a whole corkscrew flip over the fucking key blast. And she's getting more mad, sending more lasers. She chopped up the wig. He's like, look. And hit the skin like, oh damn, I'm gonna have some eczema on my elbow, and she chopped the wig. I'm gonna have to get on some maintenance when I get home. Boom, dip. So he's still just hopping, bro. This is why I like to see that they said no flying, because they actually ended up, you know, allowing him not to fly. We're gonna proceed to watch her rage and let a master do his job. No, a master at work do his job. You know, when you start charging up the Kamehameha, you're no longer allowed to be hit, because Dragon Ball Z, you're not allowed to interfere with my charged up attacks, and you're not allowed to interfere with my transformations. So this is a guaranteed, at least it's a guaranteed launch at the very minimum. He ain't even looking up. He's halfway there. That's a Ka and a May. 75%. Look, she's getting nervous. Look, she's getting nervous. She's charging up more. Bro, it's probably like burning up in the tournament of power stage with all this. Like, she's trying to eliminate every single contender now. Look, look at this. She has no control over her power. This is exactly why the battle was not in her favor from the beginning. Goku already knew this. This is why he had the straight face this whole entire encounter. He's level 85. She's level 70 right now. With good stats. Nay, yep, is at the. I did say that's a quarter of it. He's at the 99.9. All he has to do is let that thing go. Now look, he done hopped all the way, hop, skip, diddly right to your shit. She got Christmas themed key blast. She thought she had this nigga right here, was finna destroy the whole stadium. Guess what? Now, when I witnessed this right here, I had the same exact expression that Kefla did, but for a totally different reason. I never would have thought he was going to hit the Ripstick G, grind rail with his Kamehameha. Does a spin with it, bro. And comes up sideways. This is exactly why we needed the sub, because the English one, it just sounds like a oh shit. This one, you can clearly hear and see it in her face that she is fucked up. And guess what Goku said? I got something for you. Boom. One more time. They had to run it back 3 times. This one is for all the people in Universe 7 stands that got eliminated first round. This is for y'all because they thought that we was going to get wiped off the map. Boom. This one's for Champa. Guess what? Because you thought you had us with this cheating ass technique, you probably wasn't supposed to fuse in the first place. And guess what? You still lost. Let me hear it one more time. That's the thumbnail. Look at you. You got creased up, sent out of the stadium, broke off the side. Look at that. Look at how she was flared against the might of the Kamehameha. Got rushed off screen, bro. Your screen time is up. You have been cut your check. You have been released. Look at this. No leverage. Hold up, bro. We gotta do this one more time. I gotta stop talking through the whole thing, bro. I just gotta let y'all sit. I just gotta let y'all witness this with me one more time before I cut it off. It's just like, she got heart, I respect it. It's just, what did you think you were finna do? Your energy is flying low. Your energy is loose, it's flying all over the place, it's unstable. Do you see how refined every one of his movements are? You should have known from jump that this was a bad idea. You should have tried somebody else with this, it would have worked. But not the main character, you should have known that. He taught you how to go Super Saiyan, you got the cheap version, he got the real shit. He owns his games, you just rent them. Look, I didn't even notice that. Look how she's still sitting there in the side profile where they're like. This is just like disappeared off the screen, like being gone. And just for y'all, for reference, I had to pull up the Ripstick G commercial for you, just so you can get your grind on.
#1 best-selling action sport board, the Ripstick, with 2 wheels.
Look, that was him hopping up the stones.
Just twist and go. Ripstick is the ultimate carving machine, but if you want to grind, look, check out the all-new Ripstick.
They can put the gold on it so you can. I see. I got it for you, right there. And that was just a moment of having fun. watching Dragon Ball Z. I know that they're gonna snatch this entire vid, but hey, bro, it was just fun watching it over, giving y'all an in-depth review. This is the last thing you saw before your universe got erased, by the way. Hey, man. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll chat with y'all next time, bro. Peace.